Friends, countrymen, lend me your ear. What is up, Comics Plus? How you guys doing? Akasan. It's time for the summer schedule. It's time to update the summer schedule for the channel, both the channel and for Patreon. So we have, now that Game of Thrones is done, Game of Thrones is a done deal now, and it's going to be a while till they get to spin-off shows. We got a little bit of a opening now for Mondays and Tuesdays and such. So I'm looking into investing in another show, and then on top of that, The Legend of Korra. If you haven't noticed, if you haven't seen, if you're not aware by now, this has been a Patreon exclusive, and we're about to wrap up on season 4 here of Legend of Korra. Obviously, things have changed a lot with the channel ever since I started the Avatar series and My Hero Academia, and the last couple of years, really, the last year or so, things have become really have been intensifying on YouTube in terms of copyrights and claims, and unfortunately it has left me to sort of revisit a lot of my particular channel programming and TV show programming for the livelihood of this channel, for the livelihood of just living in general. I've already mentioned many times in the past about how WB in general is just notorious for putting claims on all these videos, and if it'd be one thing if the shows were really, really good, and I wouldn't mind, because that's working. You don't mind working for free if passion can drive you. But if the shows haven't really been at that level, then you can't just be you can't be dedicating 60% of your free time on doing these type of videos, and I can't have editors from all over, be paying editors from all over the world to get these videos out. And that's basically what's been going on with the DC stuff, with the CW stuff, with the anime things, with Avatar. And obviously that's why I haven't come back to The Legend of Korra for YouTube, because everything's going to get claimed. It takes about 4 times longer, I think, to do the redirect type of videos, and in the end it just costs me a lot of money. So we can't really be doing that, and that's why Korra has just been a Patreon exclusive, and it seems to be that's what's going to follow suit for a lot of things that YouTube and WB are essentially not wanting to sort of play ball with. So Doom Patrol, finishing that up this week. Let's see, I forgot what episode we're on right now, but I had to take a break once Game of Thrones started. But Doom Patrol, I'm wrapping that up, and so that's available on Patreon as well. And so for YouTube, I need to find a show. I need to find a good show that's not going to have the copyright problems. And I believe, and that's really the key point. Young Justice, we were doing that, but everything just started getting claimed or blocked through WB. And so the idea, DC-san, Terry, anyways, in short, the main thing I want to say is that we got a poll. We got a poll on Patreon right now, and that'll be for YouTube. Essentially, it's going to be for YouTube and for Patreon about new shows to start off for the summer. Black Sails is one of them. I know Dionysus has really been thinking about American Gods. Vikings has always been up there. And then, of course, Star Wars, the Clone Wars. That's Disney, so that's very possible that can work into YouTube, because Disney hasn't given any problems so far with anything Marvel related or Star Wars related. So that could be something for YouTube. Obviously on Patreon first, YouTube later. Star Wars, the clone. That's a long series though. That's the only thing. Hopefully, just like The Promised Neverland, which I also finished on Patreon, that if we could get a short series, that'd be kind of good when it comes to anime, leading up into season 4 of Boku no Hero Academia, My Hero Academia. That's going to be starting in October. So right now I'm really looking for a few shows that will really help go into that October season, and that's when the fall shows start, which is going to be My Hero Academia. We're going to finish up Arrow, the final season. That's about it for CW, because I don't know about the Flash, or especially Batwoman, especially after that trailer. We'll see what the summer brings in terms of trailers and trying to get us excited. And then, of course, there's the Disney Plus shows coming up in November as well, with what, Captain Falcon, Falcon and Bucky, and Scarlet Witch and all that. But for now, I'm just focusing on summer right now. So if you please, if you have any recommendations, make sure you leave them below. And on top of that, make sure you check out Patreon so you guys can vote. You don't have to be a member. You don't have to be a supporter of Patreon. You can vote there for free in terms of what type of show you would like to see. It definitely helps if you are a supporter, so I know exactly the people that are paying for this service. Maybe I'll make 2 different polls. Yeah, why don't we do that? We'll make 2 different polls so I can have a better idea of what the people that are already paying, what they're interested in, and what people who are interested in being part of this. Make sure you check out both polls. I'm sorry, I got a little out of sync. New polls, new shows, summer, help support the channel, help support the livelihood, help support more quality content on the channel, and making sure we can do those skits, those documentaries, and interviews and what have you not, okay? Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you so much, and I will see you online with the polls. Peace.